Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts, baby. You already know what time it is. Now, this video was brought to you by the good fellows over at Public Investing app. Get up to $73 in free stock by using the link. And I always tell you, you want to have multiple brokers. The reason that I say that is because you need to have a trading account, and then you also need to have an account where you hold your long-term investments, and you need an account that gives you instant deposits. Now, Public gives you the instant deposits where you put the money in and then boom, it drops right there where you don't have to wait for it to settle. So then I love to see it. So then go over on Public, join them. Now, let's get to it. The first banger on the list is, and we're going to talk about this before the market opens, right? We're going to talk about this and another one. Watch the video that I posted about AMC and how they broke a record after you get off of this live with us. I want you to see what's going on with AMC because we always hear that they're not a good fundamental company, but I want you to just understand the facts, right? So now, let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. First banger, again, we're going to talk about Shiba INU, but also, you already know what time it is, baby. Let us know where you from in the comments. Let us know where you from. I got North Carolina in the building. Let's see, I got Maryland in the building. Rep your town, rep your city, rep your county, baby. Springfield, Mass in the building. I see you. Come on now, let's go. We got Georgia in the building. I see Haiti is in the house. Let everybody in the comments know where you from, baby. Now, here we go. We talked about Shiba INU. We're going to get all of the information and all of the facts out because I want you to see this. Take a look. We talked about how it rallied up just the other day, but we already knew, because I already showed you how to run the technicals on it. When we did the Fibonacci retracement, we said, okay, if this thing doesn't pop up, and, you know, let's keep it real. If it doesn't pop up to the doubling from here, and I mean to 30s, right? 32, right? 33 in that range, then we are still in this longer term downtrend. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you this to prepare you, because the floor should be, if we're at 23 now, or actually, where are we? If we're at 21 now, then the floor should be about 5. And again, I'm telling you what time it is, baby. It is what it is. Now, this doesn't mean don't buy it or we won't buy it or whatever. You be the judge. I just give you the facts. The technical analysis, it is what it is. I can't make up what it's saying. I can only show you what it's saying and show you how to show yourself. So now we got Nigeria in the building, Washington State, Chattanooga. Come on, Tennessee, let's go. We got Montana in the building. I love it. I love it. Ghana is in the house. San Antonio, Texas, London, Jersey. We here. I love it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Chandler, Arizona. I see you. Queens here. Philly in the building. I see you. Seattle. Let's go. Love to see it. Now, one of the ways to check out the research on Shiba INU, there's a few ways, right? So let's go to Twitter, because honestly, to be 100% with you, a lot of the information is given out on Twitter. So you look up Shiba INU, right? Go to their official Twitter page and just see what they're doing. Sometimes they are very quiet. We got Boston in the building too. I see you, baby. I love it. Memphis, come on now. Come on now. Also, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Let's get the video over 50% likes. Come on now. Let's talk about it. So here we go. And let's check this out. Shiba INU. One thing that they're doing is they're really trying to work on what is going to be called the SHIB verse. You've been hearing so much talk about the metaverse. You want to see what happens with the SHIB verse as to how they're going to roll this out. And remember, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell this, but I do want you to understand that we got to pay attention to these kind of things, especially if you own even a little bit. Now, remember, I don't want you to go all in on SHIB. I don't even want you to buy it unless you want to buy it. You make sure you always are the CEO of your own portfolio, right? But I will always give you the facts, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I will always give you the facts. So now, one important thing that happened that I didn't really mention was Shiba INU, and they mentioned this, that they reached over 2.7 million followers on Twitter. Now, you might say to yourself, okay, why is that even relevant? The reason that that is relevant is because you know what that means? That means that more and more and more people are interested in finding out what Shiba INU has to say, because they're just waiting to see. What are they going to do? What are they going to announce next? What are they going to, they're waiting for all of these different kind of things. So we want to just make sure that we're paying attention to those kind of things, okay? So now, let's go to the Ether scan of Shiba INU. Oh, before we even do that, let's go check out Stephen Cooper, because we already know Stephen Cooper, he's one of the main people in the game who's been burning Shiba INU. So here we go. And to burn Shiba INU means to make it more and more and more rare. Okay. So now let's see it. He said just 11 hours ago that the playlist is getting a makeover. And he said, rest assured, every playlist that they have will burn Shiba INU, making it more and more and more rare, right? And the goal is people burning outside of the community. So meaning that people who aren't even supporting Shiba Inu, listening to their music, burning Shiba Inu. So that's actually taking it and thinking outside of the box. So we love to see that. And where am I seeing that? The goal is people burning Shiba Inu who are outside of the community. So let's see. So you know how they're talking about making a Shiba Inu game and all these other things? People playing that Shiba Inu game? Come on now, let's see it. Let's see what's going on with that. So he says, we're marketing in that direction. He says, first, our new indie rap playlist, right? So they got indie rap playlists, and then they got more, all kind of different things. They're trying to just use the Shiba Inu platform, or honestly, the Shiba Inu. You said Keenan looking fly in a bow tie. I appreciate you, baby. Let's go. Let's go. But they want people who are particularly the Shiba Inu army to be over there and then draw in even more people. Let's get this over 50% likes, family. Come on now. Come on now. We're not there yet. We need to be. Somebody let me know when we get there. Somebody, Michael said, wouldn't the term be scarce, rare, scarce? You pick a tomato. You pick whatever word you want to use, family. That's all good with me. So now, let's also keep it going. You got to be on the lookout for the 2 catalysts that are coming out with Shiba Inu. The first one being that on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, what they're going to have is that burn party, right? With Stephen Cooper, for example, they're going to have that burn party where they're going to burn more Shiba Inu that have been burned by them in the past. So we want to see it. And you see this? They're talking about burning it. So it's going to be on Valentine's Day. The next one is on Shiba Inu on their own website. Not on their own website, on their own Twitter, let's say. And they're talking about this. We talked about it a little bit before, but let's just make sure that we are paying attention to what's going on. So now they said this, attention, Shiba Army, something is cooking. Will you be ready? So they're telling us something is cooking. But we talked about this the other day as well, that Satoshi, who is at the top of Shiba Inu, he said that they're going to start to try to burn trillions of Shiba Inu. Now, we need them to burn trillions of Shiba Inu. And hopefully we get to a point over time where they're burning hundreds of trillions of Shiba Inu to get that supply way, way, way down and make it more rare or scarce or however, right? You say whatever you want. So then that's what's going on with that. So now let's talk about, really quickly, AMC. 2 things going on with AMC that I want you to see really quickly. I made a whole video about it this morning, and I want you to check that out for yourself, right? But check this out. We got, when you go to the shares available to borrow, that information is not here anymore on Stonko Tracker. So we want to see if Stonko Tracker is going to let a piece of information out that tells us basically whether or not, why they aren't showing this information. Is it being held back from them? Did their source go away? We want to see what's going on because we were using this information and there are other ways to find it. Let's be clear. Yeah, no disrespect, big dog. It's all good. So check this out. Check this out. So February 2nd, right? We got to see what's going on with the shares available to be borrowed by the short sellers. So we can see basically if he said Keenan to the moon, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. So we want to see if the short sellers are still selling, borrowing all of these shares so they can try to dump them in the market and drop AMC like an absolute rock, right? Notice earlier at 5 a.m. in the pre-market, they borrowed over basically 900,000 shares since then. And this was in the even higher millions yesterday, right? So now it got all the way down to 2 million. So we want to see what's going on with that. And we noticed that the dark pool numbers, where they're trading in the dark, where you and I, where we can't see them, right? Because they do all of these trades, and then they let you know afterwards what happened. Hey guys, we sold all of our AMC, or we bought all of the AMC that you bought and diverted the buying pressure over to the dark pool. Take a look at this. $1.6 billion worth of selling of about a $7 billion company, family, on the dark pool. That's absolutely nuts. That's crazy. Okay, so now that's AMC, that's Shiba Inu. Now let's get over. And if you are not on the Discord, if we running any plays, join the Discord. The link is in the top comment in the description. It's in the description, actually. There's no top comment yet because we're live. So it's in the description, right? So join the Discord. You can learn how to do options like that. I just dropped the options quiz 5 for yesterday. But remember, you can start from the very, very top. So now let's get to the market and let's see what's going on. Let's look at the SPY, SPY. SPY is starting off weak, but it's basically kind of flat. Let's look at VTI, the total stock market. Same thing, showing a little bit of weakness at open. Remember, the first 10 minutes or so, You could count that basically as the wild, wild west, family, the wild, wild west. So let's get it. And let's check out a few other things. Let's look at some things that people have been talking about for a while. Let's look at the EV plays. Lucid. Lucid is showing a little bit of strength, but it's a little choppy. So don't get married to that strength. You see it? Green and then red. Choppy. Very choppy. Let's look at PayPal. PayPal getting smoked. Look at that. Look at that. Fell off of the earth. And this is going to drive people to be a little bit more afraid. And then what I want you to do, because I'm seeing everybody talking about PayPal right now. If you in a PayPal put, make your money. Remember, get in, get up, get out. The worst thing to do on a put or a call or any option is to hold it too long. Now, I'm not telling you to sell it, but I'm telling you to have a plan so that you could at least have either your stop loss on, like we talked about yesterday, right? Or have a plan of exit in terms of averaging out. So now let's check out Amazon. My guy, Q in the building. I see you, big dog. Let's check out Amazon. Oh, we got to talk about Google too. Yo, shout out to Amazon, man. I love to see it because I hold a lot of Amazon stock. It's one of my individual stock when you look at the breakdown that we always talk about like this with your portfolio. Take a look at this. You want your stock portfolio to be somewhat, you want it balanced. Not even somewhat. You want it to be balanced, right? Take a look. Foundation, 60%. I'm talking VTI and VOO. ETFs, right? Individual stocks, 20%. I'm talking FANG stocks. This is Microsoft, Tesla, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, right? Things like that. Swing trades, 15% or 10%. Options, 5%. You don't want to blow your account up, right? And cash, you need the cash so you can buy the dips. So now, let's see what's going. Yo, Clay, you on point with that. Guess what, family? You in the option for too long? That's right. What is Theta going to do? It's going to Thanos snap all of your profits, family. Every single dollar that you have. So you got to understand that. What is Theta? Theta on an option. And again, go and take the options class so you can understand all of these words when we're using them. So you can pay basically the least amount of tuition possible. What is tuition? It's the price you pay to learn. And when you get into a bad trade because you didn't understand it, that's how you get paid. That's how you get paying that tuition, family. So now, let's keep it going. And let's take a look at the puts on PayPal. Let's see what the Theta is, because I'm hearing that it's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. Yeah, Theta is nuts on PayPal puts. But again, you don't expect to hold on to them for too long. So then in that case, guess what? It doesn't matter. If you don't hold it over till tomorrow, then Theta won't even matter in that case. So here we go. Let's keep it going. Let's go check out another one that was really, really hot. And that's DWAC. So with this one, I'm looking at potential riding this wave down, baby. All right. So let's check this out. Remember, never get married to the direction. So I want to just be clear on something, right? So right now I'm looking at DWAC puts. I put something on the watch list yesterday for you to look at. We want to see if we're seeing weakness under certain levels. Check the watch list again. Now, what I want to say, man, look at that, is go and check that out. Now, you're not going to be able to follow me step by step when you do this, or if you get into something like this. You understand? You wouldn't be able to follow me step by step. However, if you know what you're doing, because sometimes I'll get into play and I'll be in it 1 minute and then I'll be out of it the next minute. You see what I'm saying? Now, the reason for that is because I need you to know and learn how to run the ball yourself. So everyone, what I'm doing now is I'm going to post another put, because I might get two. I'm going to post another put to the watch list on Discord for you right now, because I might play this one first before the other one. Okay, so now I'm watching this live. That's what I just said. I'm watching this live, high risk. Okay, so now I'm looking at this put option on DWAC. I'm looking at the spread, and the spread on it is not great. The spread is crazy. So here we go. Let's see. Now remember, if you try to run these, you need to know what you're doing. It's not so much about, hold on. It's not so much about, let's call it just following me on this. I want to teach you so you understand what you're doing. That's important. So let's zoom out a little bit and let's see. Let's look at the RSI, or actually, no, we got it both. The Macd and Rsi, both of them are low. Both of them are low. However, I can still see a lot of weakness coming out of this. So then let's see. I'm going to try to jump in, get some skin in the game. I wanted to pop up a little bit first. Here we go. No, not going to do it. I would love for it to pop up just a bit before I could run it. And let me check the open interest on this. By the way, open interest. You never want to be the only person in any play. Right? You want it to be at least 1,000. Okay. So now let's see. And that's a rule of thumb. You could always deviate from it somewhat, but in general. So now let's see. Let's go to the minute chart. And we're starting to see it cool off a little bit, little bit. But what we're going to do, we're going to keep dropping like a rock. And remember, it will be extremely challenging for you to be able to follow me on this if we are on YouTube and we got a 2-minute delay or something like that. I want you to know how to do these. You understand me? I want you to know how to do these. I want you to know how to run plays. I want you to know how I'm planning to be in and be out. You see me? You see what I'm saying? How I plan to be in it, and then I plan to be out of it not too long after. So let's see. Okay. So let's see. So right now in the RSI, she's a bit oversold. So we want to see, what is she going to do? We're starting to see 3 green candles just about. What is she going to do? D-Wack. Hot play. Hot. What is she going to do? Pop up a bit. You see the RSI, the Macd and the RSI coming up, coming to curl up. Okay. Come on. Come on up. Give us that little pump fake and print on the way back down. Come on. Look at that. We listening to the charts. We don't listen to our hearts. You understand? You said Google just hit 3K? Let's go. I love it. I love it. And also, let's check it out. So what's going on with Google while we wait for this to happen real quick? We're going to let this pump for a little bit, right? And try to catch the next wave down. For now, we're not this on a wave up. We're going to try to catch the next wave down. But this is a volatile stock. This is what we're looking for, volatility. So here we go. Let's go to Google really quickly. Look at that. Up 9%. I'm so happy that Google is up 9% because we were loading up on Google. And you know what happened? Nancy Pelosi loaded up on Google too. But she was the indicator that this is probably going to be a banger, even though we already knew Google was a banger. But allegedly, supposedly, we got these politicians who have information that you and I don't have. But hey, we ain't going to get into that. Could we get this video over 1,000 likes? We have 800 likes. Could we get it to 1,000 likes? We are this close, baby, this close. Remember, this is why we listen to the charts, not our hearts. So we see this. We see the RSI way oversold. We let it do its thing. We let it come back up. You said they won't fill your PayPal put? You got to hit the ask. That's the red. That's the red. You got to hit the ask, baby. And this thing is way, way, way oversold. However, it is what it is. You see? It is what it is. Look at that. Dropping like a rock. Yeah, you said Pelosi. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. And again, family, it's just a joke because politicians, again, some of them seem to have information that we don't have. So let's just be mindful of that. Okay. So now we still have the negative momentum here. Let's go to the 5-minute and see what we're getting. Still weakness on D-Wack. Not an absurd amount of weakness, but let's see if we could jump in and ride these red candles down. Let's see what we get. We see the RSI kind of, the MACD kind of curling up though, and the RSI kind of oversold. So we don't want to just definitely jump in now, but this is not the worst time if we get rejected right here on this level, right? If it gets rejected, but right now, if it crosses up, we just let it go. You say, seem, allegedly, supposedly, right? And by let it go, I mean, switch our idea and look at calls instead of puts. But right now, I want to see if it gets rejected here or if it crosses up. How did y'all know Pelosi bought Google? Hey, man, I posted it. This is how I knew. Information comes out all the time, right? So let's go to my Twitter account. Home. Me. I posted this just yesterday. And I said, Speaker Pelosi, this is Nancy Pelosi, right? I was on her back a little bit, just pulling, you know what I'm saying, playing around. I said, how did you know to buy Google calls at the beginning of the year? And then I got the little Back to the Future time machine like joint, right? I posted this at 1 a.m. But this is how I knew. This is one of the things. It actually wasn't this year. It was in December, right? So Nancy Pelosi, right? Information comes out. These transcripts and everything, they pop out. And what transaction? Alphabet Class C, because there are many. There's Class A, B, and C. And on December 17th, Nancy Pelosi put in between like $500,000 and $1 million, and she was just loading up on like calls and stuff like that. Crazy. Crazy good luck, huh? Crazy good luck. Who would have known? It's like they had information that we didn't have. All right, so let's see. Yep, look at this. Still crossing up. So we might have to let go of the idea of getting into puts, at least for now. You don't want to get into a put with upward momentum like this. So we might just get into a call, right? But for now, let me just leave this alone for a second. And let's check out again. Look at that. PayPal. Bow. Rocket ships down. I wish they had the down rockets in here right now. I wish they had these. Now, notice what is going on, family. It's getting smoked. We could ride the wave. The wave, let's see. Let's see. PayPal still getting smoked. Let's see if we can get into if you get into a PayPal put, just make sure that you understand what you're doing and make sure that you understand that we are very, 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 very close to a psychological level of support, right? What is that? 130. Now we wanted to crush through that, to be honest. I mean, plow through it, bam. But just know, let's zoom out even more and let's see. We already broke. One of the signals that this thing was going to tank was when it broke through this once, which was about 170, and then it broke it again, right? So that support couldn't hold up for anything. The last time PayPal was around this price, right here where we are now, was 2020 in about June or even May. So, yeah, again, smoke, baby. Come on now. You said stay with the receipts. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just like I told you. Psychological level of support. I really want you to learn how to read the chart so you can see when you're going to get a green candle. And what is going on here? What is the psychological level of support? People are basically saying they're going to buy PayPal if it's 130, right? So then when you crash down to these certain round number levels, what you do have is people who have like limit orders. And I was talking about this the other day. They'll have limit orders and then they'll just get hit right at 130. It could have been someone from 2 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago, who just put a limit order and then they just all trigger at once. Now, if there's not enough of them, then this will keep going down. But you could tell that at these round numbers, like 130, you're going to start to see these limit orders be triggered. You said, sir, game change, Keenan. How do you join the options class? I appreciate you. So, game changer, true joy. So check this out. The options class is in the Discord. It's in the Discord. The link is in the description. You said DWAC is shooting up? Yeah. You know what? I believe it. We saw that MACD cross on the 1 minute. Yep. We saw the MACD cross on the 1 minute and it did. So let's go back to. Yep. PayPal still pushing. But remember, all of this, don't get too like pumped up or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's keep it going. Here we go. We want to see, we trade with the charts, not our hearts. And the chart is telling us, like I told you, just chill. You see the Macd starting to curl up, but we want to see if it gets rejected. We could also add in a moving average in here. Let's add in the moving averages. So we're trading below all three moving averages, which is a really, really bad sign for the company or for the stock, not even the company, but just the stock. So now let's see. PayPal. Let's see if we could jump into a quick one and be in it. Remember, for minutes, not a long time. Let's see if we could ride this wave up just a little bit or down. So we see it right here on the 1 minute chart. It's starting to curl up on the Macd. Positive buying pressure, or just buying pressure in general. Did I execute the DWAC put? No, because I said we got to see weakness under here. I was getting ready to, and then we started to see it start to curl. So then I didn't. Remember, we listened to the charts, not our hearts. And when we seen it cross, we said, okay, yeah, that's when I said, look, we'll just let her go in terms of let her go up. And then if we ride the wave up, we could. Ride the wave down, we could. I didn't get in yet. I'm waiting for the charts to tell me it's a good time. Like, for example, right here, riding this little wave up, you could have made money on a little wave up, but that's fine. Now, PayPal is bouncing on the technical, psychological level of support. You said they halt? Yeah, they do halt. NIO, NIO. Yo, look at that. Look at NIO. What is it? $24 is down 2%. Let's take a look at Tesla. This is what I was talking about yesterday that I wanted to do today. To look at Tesla, because Tesla is known for crazy volatility, baby. So what I might do, I love Tesla to death. Love Tesla to death. But I might just get into some Tesla short-term puts. Right now, we're trading under the 20 moving average. We're trading under the 50 moving average. We're still bouncing off, though, of this 200 moving average. We're bouncing off of it. You see that? This red line right here might be hard for you to see, but we're bouncing off of it. And let's see if PayPal decided to turn back around. It did, a little bit. A little bit, not much. But yeah, PayPal getting smoked. Down 25% today on the stock. You say you started out not knowing the lick, making money, doing, let's go. Appreciate you. Shout out to Chrissy. Check out Baba. Let's do it. I haven't checked him out in a minute. Okay, Alibaba. Here we go. So yeah, they're getting smoked. They're getting smoked too. Many things are getting smoked though. But they really getting smoked. When you zoom out on this, their high was about 319. And this was in 2020, basically at the end of the year. And now they're less than half of that. So what am I looking at now? I'm looking at Tesla, and I'm going to the 4 hour. Going to the 4 hour. And the 4 hour is telling us that Tesla is showing weakness. On the 4 hour, a longer time frame. So what I might do, remember, Tesla is Tesla. You don't bet against it for too long. But what I might do is jump into a more than a day put option on it. You see what I'm saying? Like multiple days put option. Like maybe even a 2-week one. So let's take a look at that. So I was telling everybody on the Discord that that's what we're going to look at. Let's go. Let's go. But here we go. Tesla is trading under the 200 moving average, and it's pumping up just a bit. So I'm looking to get into a put option. I want it to come up. It's coming up on the minute chart, so it might pump up a little bit. But I might look to get into an option on Tesla for a little bit longer than a day. So I'm looking at Tesla right now, Let's see where it could potentially pop up to, so I know where would I just cut losses if it started to lose. So then we're looking on the daily. Let me get rid of these moving averages really quickly so I can see my screen a little bit better. And let's do some technical analysis on Tesla so we can see if we want to run a little bit of a longer term put and try to ride this wave. So right now we're at 917. I'll go back to the 4 hour. Okay, so this is where my stop loss would be, just about right here, about the one, let's call it the 990s. 990s or so. And I might ride this back down to the 800s or so. Oh yeah, but if we broke, what was this? 950, I would totally jump out. So what I'm looking to do right now is get into a Tesla put. Remember, I'm telling you this. I own a lot of Tesla stock. I like Tesla a lot, but I'm also willing to make money on the way down. So let's see. Right now, we're showing strength. And you don't want to fight this trend and just be riding this up. But I'm feeling like I can sit in a put on Tesla for a little bit. So let's see. Tesla, and they might be expensive. So let's just go and double check. I'm going to put this one out for like, let's call it 2 weeks. And let's see what the prices are. And let's see what the open interest is as well. I never hold until expiration. Never. Some of these are really expensive. I guess Tesla is an expensive stock, comparatively speaking to other stocks. So you're going to get those kind of prices. So let's see. Let me see what the open interest is on them. Pretty good. Open interest. On the 1 minute, we got buying pressure. On the 5 minute, we're oversold. On the 4 hour, we have a few confirmations that he said, yo, charge point movement. Come on now.
Don't move.
All right, look, we got to come right back to Tesla, right? But let's check it out. CHPT. Yo, charge point. Let's go. Had a little bit of a pump for the last few days. I love to see it. Everyone's telling me, look at this one. He said, thank you. He said, show me those receipts. Come on now, let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, this is pumping. Does it have options? It does. What is the open interest on it? There's a lot of open interest on the $1 put. And there's a lot of open interest. Oh my goodness. The calls, crazy open interest. 30,000 on the $1. It's up 15% today, which is solid. That's very solid. Don't go against the grain. Yo, Hayes, you exactly right on that. So you just bought a bunch of charge point for the low? Let's go. Okay, so now let's go back to Tesla and let's see it. Remember, we don't bet against the trends. We go with the trends. So notice this. On the minute chart, let's just read the charts right here together. We got Tesla. Macd is over. It's pumping. You look at the moving averages. It's still under them. But it's been finding resistance kind of at this 50, which is the orange one, right? Which is telling us that Tesla has the chance, if it continues this trend, of getting to about 926 even today. And we'll see if it bursts through it. But it has if it follows this trend of being rejected at this moving average, the 50-day, then we have the chance to come up to 926 today. Okay, let's go back to DWAC. DWAC is also getting rejected at that 50 moving average, simple moving average. It was over it for a bit, but then it got rejected here again. So now I'm looking at it on the 1 minute, and I see the Macd is still over, but it's starting to cross again, right? Let's look at the 5 and see what we see. 5 is still below there. 1 is still above there. Let's go back to PayPal. Yeah, we're going to retest that low. We're going to retest that low. And now we hit a new low. But again, those buy orders have triggered at that 130. Come on now, let's go. Yeah, charge point is a solid swing trade. What do you need to know for a solid swing trade? All you need, and family, hit the like button again if you haven't done so already, because we're not at that 50% that we need to be at. You said Wall Street Bets is saying get, what is it? I can't even pronounce that. XELA at 50? Maybe, who knows? Do your research on that. All right, PayPal. Yo, PayPal is getting smoked. So let's see what's going on with them. So I say I'll jump into a lotto play on this. Yo, I'm telling you. Is anybody already in a PayPal put from, let's call it 2 days ago, or if not yesterday? If so, what are you up? What are you up on this? Because I'm looking at these, family, oh my goodness. The PayPal puts, take a look at these numbers. 4,000, 5,000, percent. Crazy. 8,000% for the 24. But notice though, nobody was in these puts. 81 people or different contracts, right? The open interest is extremely low. You got some decent open interest on the 140, but mostly the open interest is not there. So most people were not actually running these. When you look at the open interest, charts don't lie. However, there were people running a 140 put. My guy, or Dakota, said he up 25K. How much did you put in? You said Apple is tanking? I'm telling you, family, put season, man. Put season. You got to learn how to do it. Straight up. And again, you up 25K, I don't want to hear that you lost money if something happens, right? Make sure that you have a plan now that you got up all of this money, that you're going to at least at a minimum put a stop loss on it. And if not, you have a plan so that you can lock in some of that, right? Remember, being greedy will kill you. And I'm not saying you are, but I just want to just put that out. You understand? I want to just put that information out. Because you up a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put no fear in your heart, but I do want you to understand that a lot of people hold on to options way too long. And to be honest, come on now, let's talk about it. Up 25 G's, you didn't have to put in much. My guy hit it big. Come on now. He said, congrats. He said, almost all my stocks look like someone just stabbed them. Come on now. He said, Brownie doing good. He's great. Let's go back to Tesla real quick. It is coming down. It didn't necessarily bounce off of this, but somewhat. Let's see what we do with the 20 moving average. And we see this Macd over here on a minute about to cross. The market is dropping. That's facts. So let me see. I'm going to get into let's go back to PayPal. Remember what we talked about with those limit orders triggering. DWAC is falling again. Okay. So now we see the MACD crossing over. Now remember, you will not be able to follow me beat for beat on this. You have to learn how to do it. Because what I do is I plan on getting in and being in it for like a second and then getting out of it. I'm just trying to ride the wave for a few minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to ride the wave for literally a few minutes and then be out in a few minutes. That's my whole game plan. Ride the wave for a few minutes and then be out in a few minutes. Okay, so now I'm jumping in. I seen the MACD crossover on the minute chart, so I'm going to jump in. RSI was not oversold. So I got my first strike in. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to post this to stocks of the week to show the receipts that I jumped in. And remember, you won't be able to follow me beat for beat. I'm getting in this and I'm getting out of this in the next few minutes. I got my very first strike. First strike. I got to write this. You will not be able to follow beat for beat. I plan on being in this for a few minutes on live. I'm trying to be so clear. Okay, so now she's starting to pump a little bit. So for a quick burst of a second, here we go. All right, so I'm up like $40 on it right now. But we want to see. We want to see her come down even more than this. We playing it on a minute chart. And with the whole market coming down bad, I might be willing to hold on to it for a little longer. And actually load up even more if we get back up towards this moving average. I might pick up even more, but I want to see what she does. Right now I'm up like $40. Now I'm up $50. Which is crazy because I'm in a put and I'm seeing green. Yeah, I'm up 4%, which in this case is $50. I put in like 1,000. And I'm willing to put in more up here. Now remember, I expect to be in this for very short term. I want you to learn how to do this. I don't want you to try to just follow this one, not a day trade beat for beat for beat. All right. Can I speak on QS? Hold up. Got you. You say you could have stayed in, but didn't want to be greedy? That's right. That's right. Okay, so now, DWAC, let's see. We look at the Macd, and remember, we trade with the charts, not our hearts, right? So normally, what I would do is if I see it curling up and I was trading it for this little bit of time, I could just take this $50 that I got right now, right? Oh, now I'm up even more. I could, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one a little differently from how you've seen me play it. I'm going to take it up. I'm going to take it up a level, right? And I'm going to play it in combination with this, with the moving averages, right? And I'm going to use the moving averages as my signal to either average down, and I'm going to use that instead of just jumping in and out and in and out and in and out. So now I'm up $80, right? I'm up $80 on this, but I'm using the Macd and the RSI and the moving average. Where I see it bouncing off of the 50, I'm going to use this 50 mark as my opportunity to buy more of it again and see if we get rejected at it. So I'm going to play this one a little differently from how you've seen me play. He said, let's go. Eric, shout out to you, family. So you're getting to see me work. So instead of just jumping in and out, yep, I see the headphones in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, going on making money. That's weird, right? That is weird, but I got a good entry price. You could go and check my entry price on the Discord as well. I put it on Stocks of the Week. I'm using techniques, that's right, and I want to show you how to do it. So now I'm down $2. Now I'm down $2 on it. $15. Now, notice though that I told you the Macd and the RSI told me to jump out. But what I'm going to do today is show you a different technique of how to average down. So first I was up 85. And like I said, when I got there and then I seen it curling up, I said I could jump out now, but instead I'm going to just add a new technique in. Not new, but I'm going to use a combination and see if I can go for even more. So now with this one, I'm going to see if we bounce off of this 50 again. Now, if we continue and follow the trend of bouncing off of the 50, then I would buy more of this same thing and have a longer road to ride back down. But if we break past it, then my technical trend would be broken, and then it would tell me to just let it go. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. I'm just going to play it out totally and show you. So now I'm down 2% from being up 8% or 7% where I could have let it go. Now I'm down 2. And I want to see if I come up and hit this orange line. That's the 50 moving average. Because there's a difference between a reversal and a retracement. A reversal would mean this downtrend, this overall downtrend. Let me move this moving average, even though this is what I need. I'm going to move this moving average and I'm going to place it. I'm going to put some lines in. We're still in, not that line. We're still in an overall downtrend on the day so far. The day has not been long, but we're in a downtrend on the day so far. And what I'm looking for is this. See if we're bouncing off. You see this orange line? We're bouncing off it, bouncing off it, bouncing off it. I want to see if it bounces off it again so I can pick up more. Or are these puts? Yes. Right now I'm just sitting down 1%. If it breaks the technical indicator that I'm trying to play it on, then I'll let it go. Even if I'm down 1%, 10%, whatever, I would let it go because I'm playing the technicals. I'm not playing it as to, I just feel like it could come down. I'm not playing it like that. And remember, don't try to follow me beat for beat. I want you to know how to do this, right? Know how to do this. Okay. So let's see, and let's just let it do her thing. And let me move this line out of here. But you can see what I'm talking about. I want to see if we still follow this technical trend. So Baby Doge just burned 4 quadrillion coins. How many coins do they have? How many coins do they have? You said get in EXLA. Everybody getting in EXLA. Make sure that if you do get in, right, and you're running it, then get in and get up and get out. Remember that. Get in, get up, and get out. Don't get married. If you way up on the play, put a stop loss on it, and at a minimum, start to take some profits off the table that you can lock in. Okay, don't go down with the ship on a volume play. This is a momentum volume play where the volume is gonna come, and then next thing you know, the volume is gonna be gone. So is DWAC. So is a lot of these other things, right? So let's see if we find our resistance, because that's how I'm trying to play this. Am I gonna find some resistance at this 50 level? And if we burst through it and then come back down, that'll make sense. But if we burst through it and confirm with a few green candles over it, then that will mean that the technical indicator is now null, and then you just let it go. Now, you could be in your feelings, right? But you don't do that. You got to trade with the charts, not with your heart. So right now, I'm down 6%, and I'm going to show you how I'm playing it. I'm down 6%. I hit my technical level, and it's starting to break. So I'm down 6%. Remember, I was up 85, and I could have locked it in, but I decided to do it this way to show you a different way. So I hit my technical level. That's how I'm trying to play it. So I want to see if I get some confirmation that we're bouncing off of the 50 moving average. Confirmation would mean like another red candle. That would be one. You want me to check out PayPal again? Look, I told y'all about PayPal with that psychological level of support where people's limit orders are triggering. All right, where were we? We were on DWAC. Okay, DWAC on the minute chart. Right now I'm down 5%. Not going to average down just yet. I want to see if it hits my level of support. And if not, if it breaks, I'll let it go. All right, so let's see. PayPal on a 5-minute. Let's see. This is the 50 moving average. This one up here is the 200. And it's struggling with this 50. Let's see what we do. Confirmation above it would mean we get a few green candles above it, and then I would just straight up be like, nah. So now we broke above it just a little bit. I'm down 9%. But my plan is to buy more if this is respected. And if not, I'll let her go. That's what a lot of people got to learn how to do. And what I'm trying to show you, okay, look. So you notice that was a super key level, right? That was a crazy key level. So now I'm in it, and I'm down 16%. I always keep it real. I always keep it raw with you. I'm not going to average down just yet. But understand that I noticed this trend turning around when I was at 85, right? Here, when it started to curl up, because I played it, and then I said, look, I'm up 85, quick dollars, boom. Notice an uptrend. I'm staying in it. But this doesn't mean you should. I'm trying to show you what to do and how to play this like a pro. So now, let's go. Now I'm down 20%. Remember, when something isn't going your way, and remember, this one is all about education. This is what I wanted you to do. It's about to learn how to make money. Let's go. So now, I'm down 17% for now. I'm going to see what happens at this 200 moving average. We did just break through another key level. And remember, this one is all about straight up education, family. Don't get married to this one. But here we go. Now, DWAC, let's see. We have a new level of resistance. A bit of a pump, which we identified long ago over here. You said shib to the moon, just take time. All right, so raise hands, learn how to let it go. Come on now. You said you've been up 78%, so at a 50% loss. Ooh, it happens to the best of us. But you live and you learn, Mary. You live and you learn. Okay, so let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for confirmation on negative momentum. For now, I'm just chilling. We broke past the technical level I was looking for, but we're looking for the confirmation above it, and we're starting to get confirmation above it. You said, thanks, really have the heart to teach people? I do, and I'm telling you this one, I'm going to try my best to turn this one into, so you could see how you could make it happen, like make a win happen, and I'm going to try my best to make a win happen, right? Like I was telling you, though, I peeped that I could have got out here at the 85 when I saw it start to curl up right here. You could play the video a little bit back and watch it. And then I wanted to play it to see if it would drop at this technical level right here at the 50. And then it broke past it. As soon as it got past it, rockets. Straight up. Any thoughts on Palantir? I'm still in the leap for Palantir. Still in the leap. So DWAC, remember, you playing with fire, baby. Straight up. Playing with absolute fire. So let's see. Let's go back to PayPal and see if they're still pumping up. Now, those of you who might have got some PayPal puts like over here, and when I was talking about that psychological level of support, remember that. Just remember that if you're watching the technicals, you just play it as is. All right, Fintel says there's 10 million shares to borrow on AMC. Just join the Discord. Let's go. You said you was up 5,000%. And then it went to 1,200. You kept it and lost it. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So let's see. Let's zoom back out. Let's go to DWAC. So do you see? We got an identifier of a double bottom right here. So right now, that I'm starting to see some weakness. Some weakness. I see the MACD somewhat curling down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy more of this exact thing if I see the weakness continue. I'm starting to see the 20 though. 20 moving average is starting to curl up above the 50, which is a bull sign. He said they did the exact same thing with Neo yesterday. Come on now, we gotta learn that. You said, yeah, Neo, D-Wack did double bottom right here. Boom, boom. And then this is the neckline, and it kind of broke it a little bit, but that was sort of a bull trap. But let's see if it keeps and continues. Because we're starting to see the 20 cross over to 50, which is another sign that this is going to go up. Notice, I've identified 3 of them already. When this one was happening, the Macd curling up, right? The RSI being down here, and that was earlier, not now. So right now, we're getting one sign of it going up, and that's the 20 crossing over to 50. And you see it? Still positive momentum. And again, what I'm doing is, and I said this, is I don't want you to try to follow me beat for beat on this so I can show you how to look at stuff and how to say, okay, boom. Turner, message me on Patreon. I feel like we already talked on Patreon. But do you see this? Another one. So the reason I'm really showing you this is I want you to be able to see for yourself when you are in a call or in a put, all of the signs. The signs are always there. They're always there. Right now I'm down 20%, but I'm looking at all of the signs. And what am I doing? I'm pointing them out. Not even selling. I'm just pointing them out. What was the first sign? Macd crossed over here. I got in on the Macd right here. Rode the wave down. I went up $85. And I said, look, I want to be in this for a few minutes. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to stay in this one. I want to show you what's going on, right? The Macd started curling up. I held it. I said, you know what? I'm looking for another indicator, right? Another sign to stay in or get out. I was looking at the 50. If it bounced off of that trend, didn't bounce. So you know what? I held it. Now I'm holding it again still. And I'm looking at the 20 crossover to 50, which is another sign that is going up. Another sign that is going up. And what am I doing? I'm holding it. I'm ignoring it. But I want to show you all of the signs that you have been ignoring on your own plays. Did I average down yet? Nope. I'm letting all of the signs, I'm letting them all happen. And I'm pointing them out as I see them. Straight up. Somebody just said PayPal is dropping like rock. Y'all must have just rolled in because it's been going up. It came down earlier, but now it bounced off of that level and then started going up. But yeah, I'm ignoring literally all of the signs so I can point them out to you. There we go. Weakness, some weakness. And we got the Macd on the 1 minute about to cross. Right now I'm down 18%. 16%. I didn't average down just yet. I'm just watching all of the signs. Because I want you to be able to read them too. Macd about to cross on the 5. I'm sorry, on the 1 minute. Let's look at the 5. The 5, we getting rejected a little bit on the signal line. Okay, now I'm 15% down. So now, let's see. You said D-Wack gonna form a triple bottom, and if it does, it is what it is. Let's see. We got 1 bottom, 2. You could also argue double top, 1 and 2 right here. You said the GME volume pump. Vivek Patel, message me on Patreon. They are our middleman. Yep, you see? You said great teaching the signs and signals. I want you to be able to really see it. And I'm ignoring them so I can show them to you. Now I'm down 20%. Ignoring the signs that I'm showing you. You see the 20 cross over the 50, the blue cross over the orange. These are the simple moving averages. Simple moving averages. Yep. And let's see if we get this top again, this top level. So we bounced off of the 200 moving average. I will tell you this though. If you're in a play and it crosses over the 200, that red line, that's the dead line, baby. That means let her go. That means seriously let her go. But for now, again, I'm just showing you all of the signs. Do you think they're going to slam us with the borrowed shares? I do. Personally, I can't tell the future, but I do think that. I definitely think that. Let's go back to PayPal. PayPal doing a little bit of a pump. Thank you for teaching us. I got you. And to be honest with you, it's costing me money to ignore these signs. But I'd rather teach you than to have made the $85. I'd rather teach you. It's more worth it to teach you the signs that you see. Something wrong with the thumb on YouTube. Oh, that's crazy. It won't let you thumbs up the video. That's odd. Jose, I appreciate you for letting me know that. But I'm still going to try to force a win out of this. I want to show you that you can. Where am I? I'm on PayPal. Let's go back to DWAC. And let's look at the 1 minute again. We don't want to lose our volatility. You said hit Don DeMarco, 50% likes. You said Kenny, the cousin everybody wish they had. That's crazy. But again, what am I doing? I'm trying to show you the signs because a lot of the time I've been talking to you a lot about this, about how all of the signs are there and then you would just ignore them. Right? So then I'm showing you that you ignoring them because sometimes you ignore them out of the root word of the ignorance, right? Meaning not that you're dumb, but that you don't know, right? You have the lack of this certain knowledge. So I'm trying to show you all of the signs, literally all of them. You see the 20 moving average crossover. Like when you ask yourself, should I stay in this? Should I get out of this? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So then I got you. Thumbs up work for you. Appreciate you, family. Much love on that. But I tell you this for real. If it crossed over to 200, you said, Stephanie said YouTube keep removing you from being a member of the channel. I'm telling you, they playing with us. Why is SPY dropping? Because the whole market is dropping, baby. You said you learn every day. I'm always trying to help you out to learn. Can you please explain the red line? So the red line is the 200 period moving average. I have it on the 1 minute chart. Usually when you jump over the 200 moving average, you're on an uptrend, right? And you don't want to just be so stubborn that you're in a put on an uptrend, right? Now I'm in a put on this uptrend and it got me down 15%, 12% or whatever. And I'm just not trading with my emotions. Notice, I told you I was down 20%. Now I'm down 14%. I'm totally not trading with my emotions. I'm just letting the chart do whatever, right? The Macd on the 1 minute just crossed. Remember, it could cross back. This is the 1 minute. It's quick. It's quick. So I got you. You said, good looking out, Keenan. Just as I decided to start trading. Let's go. Okay. So now I'm down 18% again. It went to 14, but now it's back to 18. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to average down. No, I'm not yet. Not yet. The spread is too big. I'm looking to average down potentially. Let me see. If it goes back up, I'll average down. For now, I'm not. But what I'm going to do is, now I'm down 11%. But I'm just trying to teach you the signs. If it shoots back up, I'll average down. For now, I didn't. I'm down 11%. I'm just trying to show you all of the signs that you may have been ignoring. You said, saying nothing. You said you needed this more than anything. I got you. I got you. Straight up. You said the VWAP bounce. You said for trading a longer hold, would an entrance and a 5 minute and a MACD cross be better? So absolutely. Absolutely. And notice that I traded this on the 1 minute and I traded it here. So I could have rolled these few candles, right? And then when I got here and I noticed the MACD curling back up, I could have let it go. But no, I decided to hold on. I decided to hold on and then show you and just be a sacrifice. I'm down 14%, which is not crazy, but I'm just going to show you all of the signs that you may be ignoring on your own. Like these moving averages crossing up, right? I'll tell you this, though. The red line, that's the deadline for me. That's just the, let it go. Totally let it go. Cut the loss. If we're over the 200 moving average, I would just totally, completely, and utterly just let it go. You said this is priceless? I got you. I'm telling you. I'm going to get it on here and put a tool in your toolbox. You understand me? Okay. So let's go back to, and now many of you may have been doing the same thing with the PayPal puts, right? Obviously that, come on now. If you got in yesterday, print machine, baby. 2 days ago, what color yacht are you getting? If you got in 2 days ago, with this drop from 179 to 129, like a $50 drop, yo, that's crazy. So this is more valuable than watching, come on now, quick success. I'm telling you. You say, Neo coming down, thank you for the info. I got you, family. I got you. And let's go back to, so you can just see how I'm still playing it. DWAC. Yep. I want to show you all of the signs. So it's showing this weakness still. Not crazy weakness. But now I'm down 14%. So I could average down, but I would prefer to average down if it was even higher. But I'm just going to just chill. I'm just going to literally just chill. How do you get the moving average line? So this is the Webull desktop app, right? Now, the moving averages, you click on this indicator button right here. And then you click MA. MA, moving averages. You said, Keenan, all your puts is up 50. Let's go. How to use the RSI and options. You just see it to use it in terms of, oh, look, now I'm down 8%. Now I'm down 7%. Look, I didn't even average down. I could have up here at the double top. Top one, top two, but I didn't. You said the best teacher out there working on my lucid puts. Come on now. I want to. That's one thing about me that I really want you to learn. I'm telling you, I want you to learn, baby. Learn. It's more about not letting the information that I have, I don't want it to die with me. You understand me? Straight up. I want it to pass on to you. And then my hopes is that you pass it on to somebody else. You say you needed this. You didn't use the moving averages right until today. Come on now. And look, now I'm down 7%. I was down 20%. I could have let it go then and been like, yeah, I'm just going to cut out. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just holding on to this to show you all of the signs. Let me move my moving averages back. Now, what I see is, look at this red getting more and more and more red. We want to see if it continues to get red or it gets less and less red. This is the Macd showing us the divergence. Sakina for the wealth of knowledge. New to the Discord. Let's go. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, family. So again, I'm telling you, you say you purchased 500,000 Shiba INU. Show you hold or sell. So watch this video from the beginning. And I talked about levels that I want you to pay attention to on Shiba INU. So yeah, usually I would jump off the live, but I'll play this one out with you. So right now I'm down 10% or so. 8%. Chilling. So I love you too, family. Much love. Tesla is dropping. I was just talking about getting into a longer term, like, because look at Tesla. The 20 dropped under here. You could get into Tesla and really make some money. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is showing us that Tesla is likely to come down within the next 2 weeks. Maybe even this week. Appreciate you for the love, family. Keeping the lights on in here. Shout out to you. Much love for that super chat. All right, so let's go back to DWAC. And again, what am I doing this for? I'm just holding on because I want you to understand what you have been doing wrong in the past that you could improve on. And I don't even want you to feel like you're doing anything wrong. I want you to feel like what you can improve on. You said much appreciated. I'm telling you, family. I'm telling you straight up, just like that. So let's see what we got here. You said yeah, I wouldn't use margin pretty much at all. You say you just joined the Discord. Let's go. Let's go. Love you. Much love, fam. Much love. You say you caught the pandemic. I'm sorry to hear that. Do I think SHIB will get to half a penny? Now, if SHIB was to get to half a penny, that would be absolutely crazy because the market cap would be through the roof. Hey, that would be nuts. I would love to see it. You say you killing these Neo puts? Let's check it out. Let's go. Get paid, baby. Get paid. All right. DWAC coming on down. So again, could have averaged down on this downtrend right here, but I didn't. I'm just holding it because I want you to see all of the signs. I want you to just see all of the signs that you may have been ignoring in the past. Right now I'm down 8%. I've been on this roller coaster, but notice this. Not one time did you see me get in my feelings at all. I'm just looking at the indicators. The indicators will tell you to get in, they tell you to get out, they tell you to get in, they tell you to get out. Listen to them. You trade with the chart, not with your heart. Come on now. I love it. You say I'm doing a great job. Appreciate you, family. I really do. I mean that. Straight up. Now, to be honest, if I had all day, I would just chill and just stay in this put and just really just call it and say, look, all right, here's a top, here's a bottom, here's a blah, blah, blah. This is happening with the moving averages. This is happening with the RSI. This is happening with the Fibonacci retracement, right? And just literally just so you could see all of the signs like on the plays that you are in, right? That you just ignored. But I would be talking you through it. I'm telling you, straight up. You trade with the chart, not with your heart. That's a fact. I got you. You said the SPY puts is praying? You said that Wall Street Bets said that. How do you say that? Xella? Zella? I don't know. XELA to $50. But it's dropping. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Going to $50. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Straight up. So now, here we go again. We see this Macd starting to curl up. We see the buying pressure. You see these big red rectangles, how they starting to get smaller and smaller. But I'm still down 8%. Now, I could just let it go, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just keep looking at it and walking you through it. Walking you through literally what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the 20 moving average about to cross the 50. How do you use the RSI? There's some great graphics online. Please, internet, don't let something crazy pop up when you RSI. I hope that's not some crazy images that's going to pop up. You got to always be mindful when you're Googling stuff. So let's see. Here we go. This is a great image about the RSI. Here we go. Let's zoom in. For those of you in the back who forgot your reading glasses. Look at this. This is the stock movement. Let me make sure. Let me see what you can see. Okay, here we go. This is the stock's movement. Running up, falling down. Running up, falling down, right? Overbought. When you notice that the stock RSI is over 70, it is over. Here we go. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Okay. When you notice that the stock price is running up and then it gets overbought on the 70, then it's likely to start coming down, at least in the short term. But if you ever seen it oversold, too much selling, and it went down to 30 or lower, it's likely to reverse up, at least in the short term. Straight up, man. Just like it is what it is. So now I'm down 4% on the DWAC put. I did not average down. I didn't do anything. I just waiting and I'm ready to teach you. You see what I'm saying? I'm just waiting and I'm chilling. I want you to learn. That's all. That's what it's all about. Straight up. You say you going green? Let's go. Now, I'm just sitting here and I'm just calling it like I see it. That's all. Didn't even average down. Could have, would have been killing it. Don't. That's funny. Nicole said Keenan trying to blame the internet for some of the images that might pop up. You never know. You never know. I'm telling you this. You never, ever know. So, now, let's let DWAC do whatever it's going to do. I'll come back to this in a second. Right? Let's go and take a look quickly at, for example, a PayPal. Let's see what happened with them, right? Let's all go and learn together. So, PayPal news. PayPal plunges, right? So, as e-commerce firm shifts away from customer growth. So let's see. PayPal shares dive 25% after company blames inflation for weak guidance. So their weak guidance is what got them smoked, right? So shares of PayPal, we know that they dropped. An interview with CNBC, the CEO, Dan Schulman, I want to say his last name, how you pronounce it. Never heard it said out loud, right? It said he took a measured approach to the guidance. So they tried to be conservative, right? And it says it expects revenue to accelerate in the second half of the year. So if this is true, then you could potentially see deals coming in the near term future with a play like, what is it? A play like PayPal. But it said that they missed their growth and user targets, right? Due to 4.5 in illegitimate accounts. Dag. So 4.5 synthetic accounts join PayPal. That's 4.5 million. That's crazy. Do you see this? PayPal missed user growth targets due to, in part, 4.5 million illegitimate accounts that joined their platform. Oh my goodness. So they had the bots. You know how we get the WhatsApp scammers in the comments? They had the bots in the comments, family. Come on now.
Stop the count.
That's not good. Yo, PayPal saw that 4.5 million people signed up for PayPal accounts, but they were illegitimate accounts. Those accounts, the CEO was like, man, do you see all of these? You see all of these new accounts? And then the accounts was like,
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
I'm not going to let you get the chance, baby. I'm telling you. That's nuts. That's nuts. Man, PayPal, hate to hear it. PayPal is a great service. They saved a lot of people a lot of money. And now they're getting scammed. That's crazy. You said, all right, PayPal looking to buy Robinhood. Is that just a rumor? I have not heard that rumor. So look, now we see the selling pressure, like I was talking about a little bit earlier, drying up, right? It's drying up. And we see that the Macd is crossing back over to the positive, right? For the short-term uptrend. And then, again, what am I doing? I'm literally just sitting in these. I was down 4%. I'm literally just sitting in it now. I was down 20%, right? 11%, 4%. Crazy. You said, so bear season or what? Absolutely. You need to be looking for opportunities. So, all right, my next chance to average down, I might take it. Like, let's say if we go, remember, I was telling you, this red line is the deadline. I'm out. Keisha McGee, I appreciate you, family. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for the super chat. Showing love. Much love. Much love. Appreciate you for that. All right. PayPal might buy Robinhood. That's interesting. Let's check that out. PayPal Robinhood analyst. Should PayPal buy Robinhood? 3 hours ago. CNN said this. Let's see what they're saying. Should PayPal buy Robinhood? That's crazy. So, all right. Robinhood trading about $14 a share. Let's see if that's true. Hood. Yeah, $14 a share. Look at that. And let's see. Let's see how much. So below public offering, they said they were worth $38 a share. And yeah, look at that. Not so much, right? And then popular millennial investors last week. Somebody else bought something. Yeah. The case for the PayPal deal. Talent, blah, blah, blah. Younger adopters of Venmo could fit well with Robinhood. Robinhood has over 20 million user accounts. That's huge. The accounts. That's really Robinhood's biggest thing. The amount of people that are using it. And it said the payment portal reported $45 billion takeover offer. Pinterest. Current stock market value of $12 billion. Yeah, they would have got smoked on that. How do you put the red line there? It's the 200 moving average. You said Kathy Woods would probably buy first. Oh my goodness, she getting smoked. Absolutely getting killed. Okay, so now let's see. We got PayPal. You said it's dropped back. No, it didn't drop back under it yet. You said you picked up a few hood around 13. You said PayPal coming down to pick Robinhood up. Yo, Clay, you killing it today. You said, how you put the red line? Yeah. It's the 200 moving average. That's all. Look, you see it? Moving average right here. I got my moving average indicators. You go to style, and then you see my 200. I have it checked, and I have it red. 200 checked, and it's red. How did I do that? I went here to moving averages. I clicked this little, I don't know what shape that is, like a, beats me. So then it's too small, I can't see it. So then we got this, 200, red, done. Just join the Discord, let's go. Keenan, can you check? Oh yeah, my guy just asked me, I appreciate you for the super chat, baby, let's go. My guy said this, he said, yo, check out Amazon. Let me tell you something, Amazon is a banger, a beast, a big dog, and I love to see it. Love to see it. Now, Amazon, I'll tell you this. I've been buying a lot of Amazon. So to see it over 3,000 again, it might come back down. Very well might come back down. However, just know, I think it's a long-term banger. But if you see it at a better price than this, don't be afraid. But you got to remember, when in doubt, zoom out. And you'll see that generally we're in a long-term downtrend on most things. And we get a little pop. Really bad downtrend, a little pop, and then the downtrend continues. So you might be able and understand that you could get this even cheaper. You feel me? Okay. So now let's go back to DWAC, which I think is pumping, so then we can see what's going on. Now, not too long ago, we said that we saw the Macd crossing over again, and we were right. And now it's starting to pump. See it? Crossed over, starting to pump. What am I doing? Am I averaging down yet? No. I'm literally just chilling, and I'm just telling you exactly what I see so that you can just know. That's a great question. How did I change this background to be dark mode? How to put Weeble in dark mode? I do not remember. Weeble. Yeah, family. Layouts. Watch list, stock market, screener, layouts, lock layouts. I don't remember how I put this in dark mode, but that's what you're looking for. Look for how to put Weeble desktop dark mode. Weeble desktop dark mode. All right, yeah. So where can you buy partial shares? Public. Use the public investing app. That's what I was talking about. I linked it to the top so you could buy partial shares. Yeah, that's a great. I love that you asked that. Family, sometimes you can't get a whole share of something because the stock, they just haven't split it yet, right? So you could go and buy $100 worth, $50 worth, $10 worth, and just get it going like that. Everybody's saying the settings, family, in the left. It's top left. No, bottom left. Settings, bottom left. Yep, that's exactly where it is. General. And you can do your themes. And I have this one selected. So it's down here. Shout out to the whole family, man. I'm telling you, y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Can you explain moving averages? So the moving averages work with your specific time frame, right? So you got to look at it like this. The 20 moving average is the last 20 periods that you have up. Oh yeah, everyone. Yep, we talked about that too, the split on Google. So you're going to be able to buy Google now. If you couldn't afford a whole share, you'd be able to afford one more easily than before because they're splitting it by 20. Every one share, if you had one share, let's say it was worth $20, then you would have 20 shares worth $1. Still same dollar amount, but they would split it up. Okay, so now look, DWAC still doing this thing. Still doing this thing. Now I'm down 20%. Notice, I was down 4%. I'm holding on just to show you what's going on. Naturally, Lynn, much love, big dog. Let's go. Appreciate you for the super chat. Shout out to you, family. 2,000 likes. Let's go. Nothing but love. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Now that I was down 20%, like I was saying, I didn't want to average down at 10. That wouldn't have been great for me personally. So now that I see it on a 5-minute, we pumping up a bit. I see it on here. I want to see what happens. It looks like we're headed back up for this top right here. Hopefully, it would be better if we have a high and then a lower high, but it is what it is. So right at this level, I'll average down right now. I'm going to buy 5 more, or at least I'm going to try to get 5 more at a decent price. I could just buy it as is right here at this very price. Yeah, I'll buy 3 more now at the ask price. Right? I'll buy 3 more now at the ask price. Potentially. Let me see what are we about to do? Because I still see it pumping up. And if I could get a great, great, great price, why not? So let's see. It's 100% likes today. Let's go. How do you feel about AMD put? 121 as a trade? Just play it and listen to the charts, family. Listen to the charts. I'm on here and I want to show you how to listen to the charts so that you could see, okay, what signs am I looking at? What signs am I missing? You know what I'm saying? So how much can a lower class start with, bro? $50, man, $10. Straight up. Start with anything. It's all about paying yourself first. You understand me? You say I appreciate you, family. Man, shout out to you. That's a real compliment, big dog. Appreciate you. Yo, let's go. Michael, shout out to you, family. Much love. All right. So now, yeah, DWAC, I'm still looking at it. And I can still see it coming back up to this line. I will hope to see a high, then a lower high. But it is what it is. I'm just holding it. And I'm going to be the sacrifice for this. Didn't average down yet. I'm chilling. How do I feel about Shiba INU? Watch the very beginning of this video. Like, scroll back. I talked about that. That was the very first thing. So I got the 20, the 50, and the 200. Not the 80. Moving average. Said, man, I started with $1. I'm telling you, baby, that's what I'm talking about. You put a quarter in a jar. You see what I'm saying? Invest into yourself. Put a quarter in a jar, baby. Never let anybody else make you feel like you're not doing enough. Can I explain the relationship between the Macd and the RSI? So both of these are indicators of momentum, right? So with the Macd, and I'm staying on a little bit longer with y'all today. I'm trying to love on y'all today and keep your spirits up because I know some people get shaken out and they in their feelings when the market is down, but I got you today. So check me out. The Macd, it's an indicator of momentum. You got to keep in mind what time frame you're on, right? I'm using a 1 minute right now because I'm just watching the quick movements. So if you got the Macd and it cross under, that's an indicator that this thing is going to drop. If the RSI is also very, very close to 70 and the Macd is crossing under, then you're getting 2 confirmations that it's going to drop. The same is true on the opposite. If you see the Macd blue line cross over the signal line, and then you got the RSI like closer to the 30 or even under there, then boom, it'll be the same. Straight up. How to use 5,000 as a beginner. Build out your foundation, family, like this. In my opinion, not financial advice, but you want your foundation to be strong. So take a screenshot of this. So I'm going to let it go, but scroll back to this and use this as a guideline. Big dogs, VTI, FANG stocks, Microsoft, Tesla, Apples, things like that, right? Hot plays, 10%, options, 5%, cash. You always got to need some cash. And in these times, you might even need more cash. You say you missed the long lives? Yeah, we used to go 2 hours. But then I started doing the options class over in the Discord. So then I needed time to actually get that done, to bring as much value I could possible for $5 a month. So I just try to just value. I'm always trying to put value in. I just put the 5th class out, right, for selling put options. And then I put the quiz out yesterday. So go and take the quiz if you have not done so. And look, we still seeing strength, or at least some type of consolidation on this. So let's go and let's see it. 18% hot play. Weekly's always hot. How do you know when to use the 1 minute versus the 4 minute? So if you want to be in a play for a few minutes, right? Like when I first got into this DWAC one, and then it went up to $85, and then I was just playing it on the minute, right? A few minutes. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna just hold it and then basically just show you another indicator, how to use the moving averages. It broke past the moving averages. Boom. Let's ignore it and let's just see what can happen, how people oftentimes ignore all of the indicators, and let's just walk it through. So this became a lesson. I decided to not so much be worried about making the money, more so be worried about showing you the indicators that you may or may not be missing, that are coming right to your face, but you may just be letting them go. I got you. RSI. All right, big dog. Take a picture of this. Is it this? Or did I take a picture of this? Screenshot this picture right here. RSI, overbought 70, oversold 30. You see how when it's oversold, it runs. When it's overbought, it dips. Excuse me. All right, so let's just do it now. So I'm 14, down 14%. I could have really averaged down, but I'm still in it. I just want to really just show you what's up. Would I hold DWAC until tomorrow? Great question. Another great question. Yo, shout out to you. Here we go. Check this out. You said the Apple puts its print for you. Let's go. This is how you ask yourself that question and answer it. Should I hold on to this till tomorrow? You got to go and look at theta. Theta. So I'm in right now. The put that I'm in, and I'm down 13%. I look at theta. Theta is 86. So every single one of these contracts that I have, I'm going to lose basically $86 on. Every single one of them. So what is that compared to what I paid? Right? So you look at that and you say, nah, I can't lose $86 each on these. So then you'll tell yourself, nah, I'm not holding it. So then this is why, like, you'll wake up some days and you're in an option and then you're down. You're like, man, I was just down 20%. Now I'm down 40%. What happened to 21, 22, 23? Theta happened. And it jumped past all of those and just knocked you out, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want you to think about. Yep, theta gator coming to bite you on your... Come on now. I believe you said Google. So Google is a part of the 20% because Google is represented in... So the G right here is Google. Of your whole stock portfolio, you'll have this. Foundation, 60%. Individual stocks, 20%. And then swing trades, you'll have 10%. Options, 5%. But the 20% is a mix. However you want to mix it with these. It could even be one of them. Right? But Google is already represented in a VTI and in a VOO. Morning, family. You say you can't wait to get them tax dollars. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, and Facebook is killing it. Let me go back to my charts. And let me X out of this. I don't need these pop-ups. So here we go. Okay, so right now, I'm going to do some chart work on this. Let's do some chart work. So this is DWAC. And let's do some daily chart work. We've been in the market long enough today. So here we go. Boom. We're consolidating in between these two channels. About here and here. Right? We bounce up, we fall down. So we're in the middle right here. But we have a high and we have a lower high. So overall, we're showing weakness. Right? We're showing weakness on here. We want to see it fall back down to like 78. So I don't want to be in this put for too long, right? But I'm just giving y'all some love, showing y'all some love today and staying on with y'all. But it is what it is, right? So we're down here. I'm doing some chart work on it. We could do the Fibonacci on the a very, very, very short time frame and see if this is a reversal or a retracement. Now notice, you never really use Fibonacci on such a short time frame, but we'll do it. Grimace coin. Yo. Yo, family. Now, again, I'm not trying to laugh per se at what you're saying, big dog, but I am laughing because you just reminded me of Elon Musk and McDonald's with that Grimace coin stuff. Yo, come on now. Let's check that out. Elon, McDonald's, McDonald's. Oh, not Elon. Elon. I know where that G came from. Here we go. Elon, where are we? McDonald said if Elon accepts Grimace coin, right? Denise, I appreciate you, family. Much, much love. Keeping the lights on. Bow. Here we go. Did Elon delete that tweet? I doubt he would. Elon kind of a heavy tweeter though, so if I go to his Twitter, I don't know if it'll be there. Let's go to McDonald's. Maybe they aren't heavy tweeters. But we talked about this the other day. Here we go. If Tesla accepts Grimace coin. Yeah, this is it right here. Elon said he'll eat a Happy Meal on TV if McDonald's accepts Dogecoin. Right? And they said, man, listen, we'll accept Doge. And you know Burger King had to jump in it. Slim Jim jumped in it. I don't see them here. Random, just people on the internet jumped in it too. You know they had to. But then we got McDonald's saying Grimace coin. So look, do your research before you go and buy a Grimace coin. Understand me? Do your own research before you go and do something like that. That is very important. Personally, myself, I will not be buying Grimace coin. If you want to, I can't stop you. But personally, I can't catch them all. Maybe this is going to be up 1,000,000% next year. And shout out to y'all. But I can't be in every single one of them. I'm not getting in Grimace coin. If you get in Grimace coin, just do your research. That's all. Okay, now let's go back to DWAC. I'm down 13%. I will tell you, I'm getting pretty. Yes, do your own due diligence. So, okay, that's my alarm. I do have somewhere to be. And I was hoping that we could just run this a little bit more and play this out. So, Discord fam, if you want a Discord, I'll keep you up to date as to when I let it go or not or whatever. Notice though, this is a hot one. This is a really, really hot play. Really, really hot play. So you don't want to hope. I'm not gonna be in this play tomorrow. Why is that? Because theta is through the roof. $88 per contract you have is going to be wiped out overnight. Wiped out overnight. So I'm not holding this past today. It's much better to get out 13% down or something like that. He said you down 100% on Grimace coin. It's much better to be down 13 or 14%. Wouldn't you prefer? I don't want you to really think about this yourself. Wouldn't you prefer that if you went down 20%, no, not even 20, 10% or something like that. And then you just let it go. So you never end up down 50%, 80%, right? Understand that. So yeah, I never heard of it too until McDonald's posted it talking to Elon. It might be just a joke thing, but I imagine that somebody's going to make it a real thing, right? So again, family, get up on the Discord with us, right? Yay, let's go, D-Wack. Hold up. I would be getting ready to get up out of here and then it would start to drop, right? But yeah, when it turns green, I'm just going to let it go. I'm down 8%. I could just put a stop loss on it now and not lose more than 8%, right? Which is fine. I would love to break through this support and run with that. So I'm down 8% on it. I was down 20%. I'm chilling. He said you got out of D-Wack when it got to 188. Let's win. Let's win, baby. I would love to just see D-Wack just do something, to be honest. Just straight up. Do something, baby. All right. So, yeah, get up in the Discord with us, baby. So, when to buy back D-Wack, the stock, I think it's a great trade in terms of the stock. Nah, I'm not willing to buy it yet. You can, but I'm not personally willing to buy it yet because it's just too volatile to be a stock that I want to own. If I'm going to take the high risk, I might as well take the risk with the options. That makes more sense to me because there's more reward there. Yeah, there's much more reward in that. So we do have a short-term downtrend like this. High, lower high. So even if it drops, you still lose money overnight. Family, I'm telling you, get in the options class with us because it'll save you so much money and things that you just shouldn't have lost money on that, right? The reason and importance of that is theta is going to kill you overnight. Straight up. You should have a good, let's go. It is Wednesday. Shout out to you, family. 30% on Apple. I love to see it. So now I'm down 7%. Remember, I was down 20%, 21%, 15%. Now I'm down 7%. Now I'm down 6%. Let's see if D-Wack, now I'm down 5%. I just wanted to just boop, just drop like crazy. So then I could at least let it go up. You said short hood on Robinhood, big money. Yeah, I'm sure y'all was eating off of that, man. Straight up. And remember, we could have averaged down here. We could have averaged down here, anywhere. But we just chilling because I just wanted to just show you the game. Straight up. Also, family, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. We are killing it with the likes. On my way to deposit 100. Come on now. Check out ABCL. I got you. ABCL. Okay, so I'm looking at this on the day for you. And we have, I really wanted to trade Tesla today. Let's be clear. But it is what it is, right? So we got our indicators going. What we're looking for is volume. For whatever reason, my buttons, they don't want to, they like sticky. Why are they sticky? Let me see. Pencil. Lines. Let me try something. Extend it. Here we go. All right. We're not sticking anymore. So we got on the volume on the day. The volume on this play, family, is 1 million so far, which is pretty good compared to yesterday, which was 1.6. It's already at 1 million today. However, the volume looks like it's diminishing. So be on the lookout. If you're trying to play options on that, I understand. But if not, then let's see if they even have options. They do. Open interest is low on the puts. On the calls, open interest is also low. So this is kind of a lower volume kind of a play. So be on the lookout, family. Be on the lookout in terms of I wouldn't necessarily be crazy bullish on that, but I wouldn't be crazy bearish on it neither. I would just play it for a swing. So now I'm back to DWAG, baby. And I'm showing you, you know how everybody get like super crazy smoked on plays like this? I'm not getting smoked on a play like this because I'm literally just showing you the play, showing you how it works. And I'm down now 7%. Could have averaged down long ago. Didn't do it. Can I explain oversold or overbought? Imagine too many people are buying a lot at once, and then it can't hold this like momentum. It can't hold it, right? Same thing with overbuying. Too many people selling at once. It just can't keep that momentum. It's just too much, right? It's like this kind of volume of puts or buys or sells is very rare and doesn't happen long, so it won't last long. So it's kind of like literally a run. You know how you hear a stock is going on a run, right? Things can't run forever. They got to catch a breath. Tesla. Oh my goodness, baby. This is the one that I was looking at way earlier on the stream that I really, really wanted to get into a put for like 2 weeks out. Man. Crazy. Crazy. Look at that. All right, DWAC, where we at? I gotta admit, DWAC, I wanted some real volatility with you, baby. Real volatility. And I can't say that I'm getting that. Have I checked Microsoft? Oh, yeah. You said, Michael Edwards said we need that technical analysis class ASAP. You noticed on the Discord, I've been getting this options class 5 out quick, right? I got the class out. I got the quiz out. And now I'm going to let everybody do the quiz. And after a little while of that, we're going to get to the final part, which is going to be the review. And then boom, options class. Not options class, technical analysis class. Bow. Let's go. Tesla puts for March will print. Okay. NVIDIA. NVDA. NVIDIA is one of those that I consider to be here. Right? I consider it to be here in this spot. Now, not that, in here. I consider NVIDIA to be like right here in our 20% range. Neo puts are on fire. Oh, I love it. I love it. Because notice this. What I'm starting to notice in the chat, and I really got to say I'm proud of y'all, is we are seeing people like this time last year or even 2 years ago when we would look at like just crazy sales of things. What we would notice is people would be crying because something is coming down, right? Crying. Oh, my goodness. But now I'm starting to see us, our community, talk about buying puts and then saying, come on down. Come on down. You see what I'm saying? Buying puts saying, come on down. Or saying, look, I see this on a low. You know what I'm saying? I see this on a low opportunity to buy it low. Like, I just love it. I'm telling you that right now. Straight up. I absolutely love it. Okay. So yeah, Neo puts printing. Let's see if PayPal has, okay. So it started to just retrace a little bit, but then it's still holding that level of that 130. Still holding that level of 130. DWAC is dropping even more. Oh my goodness. DWAC tried to fall off of the earth. Straight up. Look at that. Try to fall off of the earth. That was a crazy candle. And I didn't average down, but I could have 100 different times. But again, I told you, I'm just taking this as the chance to just sit with you and show you all of the indicators, because I want you to win, but I want you to know how to lose way, way, way Less. Lose way, way, way less. So now I went from being down $200 to now I just let the charts do their own thing. I keep my emotions out of it. And now I'm back up $7. So, oh wow, $7, right? That's such a whack number, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I didn't lose. You see what I'm saying? I didn't lose. I decided to not take the $85 that I could have made in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. And then I said, nah, I'm just going to let the charts do whatever they do, right? And I was down $200. Now I'm down. Now I'm up, right? And I could just let it go and actually go do what I was supposed to do. Now I'm up $60. Yep, I'm up $60. And it could go up way more than that. I am going to put my stop loss on. Understand me. I want you to really hear me on this so I don't have to babysit her. And if she keeps falling, she'll kick me out. I'm up $60 now. I trade with the charts, now my heart. And I'm showing you. I want you to see the poise and calmness that I have when I was in the red. You see what I'm saying? So now that it's coming down, I'm putting my stop loss on. And then I'm just going to let her do her own thing. Now I'm up $100. And I like $100 bills. I like $100 bills. Let's go. Y'all know I like $100 bills. I'm telling you, family, my goal one day is to be put on the $100 bill. They're going to be like, man, you see Keenan on that $100 bill? I'm telling you, I like $100 bills. So look, I'm putting my stop loss on this. So then I can make sure that I get kicked out of her, you know, maybe at, I don't know. I like $100 bills. I'm just keeping it extra real with you. Okay. So let me give you an example of that. So this is an example as to how to put your stop loss on right here, right now. If you're on Webull or anything like that, this is the app that I did my option on. Here we go. Boom. If you're on Webull, and again, headphones in the chat, baby, because I want you to know how to do this, how to protect yourself so you don't lose. I literally allowed this play to be a big loser just so I could show you how not to lose, right? And how not to let your emotions shake you out and turn you into a huge L. So on Webull, your order type, turn it to from limit and turn it to stop. And then you pick a number, right? You pick a number and you leave it at that. So if it drops down to that number, like let's say it's 240, that would mean that you would hope that you already bought this for less than 240, right? You hope that you bought this for less than 240. So then you could just say, all right, look, if it goes to 140, boom, I'm out. Yeah, I'm at 240, I'm out. I'm gonna let it go, right? So then that's how we rolling. That's how we playing this. And just straight up. Stop loss. I like $100 bills. And family, this was, for some, they would say it was a wild ride. But to be honest with you, I don't think it was that wild of a ride because I don't let my heart get into it. I just get in with the charts. You see what I'm saying? The charts. I could have been crying. Oh, I'm down $200. I'm down. No. If I start doing that, I'm going to lose. Now I'm up like this and my stop loss, it'll kick me out. Yo, I wish everybody who was on the live earlier was still here. I wish they was still here. I got to put my stop loss up. A little bit higher now. I told you I like $100 bills. Psych, I lied. I like $200 bills. Yo, I like $200 bills, baby. Oh, it's about to get to I like $300 bills. I'm letting her go. I'm putting my stop loss on tight. I'm tightening her up. Somebody hit the Don DeMarco in the comments for me. Hit the Don DeMarco, baby. Look at that. I love to see it. I love to see it. And you watched it happen in real time. In real time. No emotions, baby. No emotions. Obviously, I'm celebrating with the family. I love seeing y'all make money. But just know, I'm putting my stop loss on her tight. Stop loss will let me out up to 50 plus. Love it. Don DeMar. Yo, let's talk about it, baby. Let's go. And look, now I'm stopped out. So I'm done. I'm out of the play. It just stopped me out. So I'm totally done and I'm out to play. I love to see it. I love to see the family making money. Straight up. Straight up. 250. I like it. I like that. That's my kind of money right there. You understand what I'm saying? Cool with me. Done. Love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. Straight up. Let's get paid. And again, I'm not getting greedy. I'm not shooting for 1,000,000%, 1,000%, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to make some money all the time. That's what it's all about. And the GOAT Snags said this. Imagine if I would have averaged down. Come on now. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. I love it. Imagine if I would have averaged down. So now, I ain't trying to be calling no names out, but anybody else you following on the internet, let's see them get on live, trade, and let's see it go the wrong way. Right? Let's see it go the wrong way. And then let's see them turn it for the better. Let's see them turn it for the better. That's not even the one. This is the one. Boom. Look at that. Quick over $200. You see what I'm saying? I love to see it. Straight up. Come on now. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. So family, look, I'm out of here. I gotta go and, you know what I'm saying, do my thing for the video for today. But again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And if you can't handle the heat and the hot, yo, come on now. You can handle the heat. I believe in you, baby. You know what time it is. But again, I'll see you on the next one. Family, hit the like button on your way out. Take care. Love.